Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Hidden Gems. I am your host, Mike. And today I have some interesting projects to run through for you. First one that I'm going to go through, IronFish. This scored at 83%, and it's a new proof of work layer 1 blockchain that's utilizing ZK rollups to essentially provide users seamless transactions that are private across layer 1 and layer 2 blockchains. So IronFish is again a new proof of work blockchain, and it's a layer 1, but they're trying to utilize EVM compatibility to connect to other layer 1 blockchains like Avalanche, Ethereum, Solana, and provide users a layer 1 with private capabilities. So a very cool project. This scored 83%. There's an incentivized testnet that was launched 24 hours ago, and you could utilize that if you run a node. You'll have the capabilities of utilizing private transactions on their network. And the token Iron, they're going to be airdropping it to users who do that. And investors behind this project, very top tier, close to $30 million invested from Andreessen Horowitz and Sequoia Capital. And the token itself, it's a utility token. It's a proof of work layer 1 blockchain, so that makes sense. And it also has some governance features. So here's the website. You check it out. So you can join the incentivized testnet here. Very cool website graphics as well. Intuitive on what they're doing. And they have a block explorer dedicated for their blockchain as well. So the next project up to bat, this is Colony. This scored at 80%. This is a pretty infamous project that's been around in the crypto sphere for a while, but now they're doing a whitelist in their first token sale. Mind you, this project, again, it's been around for a while, so its value and its product use case has been developed, and the market sees a narrative. So they're coming out with this whitelist at $50 each coin with 200 million coins for sale, so approximately a $10 billion market cap. But they advise individuals who want to get a part of this DAO, which is essentially providing projects that are trying to implement DAO features, a framework to plug and play and provide governance and utility to their community for their token. So, the project has a lot of ties in the crypto sphere already, and they're trying to launch at a $10 billion market valuation. But at a $50 price point, these coins are going to slowly trickle down in price till the market finds a more equilibrium price that they feel is more fitting for this project. So yeah, 10 billion market valuation that they're launching at. So if you're trying to snag some, maybe wait till the price is, maybe $30 each. If it gets there, that'll be a more reasonable price point. Investors in this project, Eden Block, The Lao, Signum Capital, LD Capital, very good venture capital firms. Tokenomics, it's going to be mainly governance rewards. This is a DAO that runs DAOs, so the token's mainly going to be a governance token for that. And here's the website. You can go ahead and register for the Colony sale here. I believe you need stake or XDAI tokens for this. So the best way to get that, I think, we maybe go to a centralized exchange like Gate and transfer that into Colony's wallet. And from there, you'll be able to get whitelisted for this project. So, again, this is what they're doing. They provide developers a toolkit for the project to implement DAO features. So very, very friendly for existing projects to become a DAO. Here's a project website, so you guys can look through that as well. Scored 80%. Next project on the list, this is a C3 protocol, and it's a cross-margin trading derivatives, spot, and perpetual markets protocol that's being built on Algorand. And what they're essentially trying to do is utilize Algorand's blockchain to plug and play other blockchains to give them more freedom in trading spot and perpetual markets, as well as leverage derivatives. So a very cool project that's being built out by a team that has 40 plus individuals, and their dedication is to the Algorand blockchain. So they have a lot of projects that they're working on, but C3 is their primary focus now. And it makes sense. What they're trying to do is essentially connect liquidity for users that are trying to trade these markets on a more structured blockchain like Algorand. And investors, they've gotten close to $4 million so far from Arrington XRP, Jump Capital, Parify, Borderless, Digital Currency Group. These are very, very prestigious, venture capital firms. So with them on board, this reflects very, very bullish signs for this project. And this scored at 78%. Next project on the list is UNIX Gaming. Very similar use case to Merit Circle. I don't know if you guys mentioned or remember me mentioning that one a couple of weeks back. It's essentially a gaming guild that's trying to utilize this, play to earn narrative that's exploding to leverage and create revenue for gamers as well as this project itself. So UNIX Gaming, other coins like this, Merit Circle, it's valued roughly 10 billion market valuation. This sector is around 4 to 5 billion market in average, and this UNIX Gaming right now is trading at a $1.3 billion market valuation. It's $1.30 at that valuation, and they're trying to connect scholars and players who want to become scholars to existing games that have more of a barrier to entry. Say, be it Axie Infinity, you need $1,000 plus to start playing that game comfortably. So for people who want to get into these games, they're providing a more unique structure on how to do that. So essentially, this walks through how they're doing that. If a player wants to join the community, UNIX can lend the NFTs that's required to join a game, and they'll split that profit with UNIX while also retaining some of it for themselves. And this is being built out on Ethereum, and the project is currently making close to $250,000 a month right now from the scholars that they have, which is across Sandbox, Big Time, Decentraland, GOG, Splinterlands, as well as Axie. Investors, they've gotten $8 million so far from AW21, LD Ventures, Master Ventures, and Tokenomics has staking incentives, as well as DAO, governance rights, and there's also exclusive NFT drops to users who utilize this platform for further gaming needs. So very, very cool tokenomics on this as well. And this scored at 76%. Go ahead and jump into the last project for today. So Network, this is a metaverse AI project that's essentially a sandbox that allows users who have always wanted to make a game to actually go in and make that game using AR and virtual reality software. So utilizing their software, you can essentially develop your own shooting game or your own metaverse for work, for leisure, to invite your friends, or you could make a racing game. It gives you a lot more capabilities than you would ever have on other games to actually develop your own atmosphere, environment, and a game that you'd like to play. So it's very cool. Features and project that's coming out and that's already blown up. This project actually went from 5 cents each token to close to $7 each right now. So the market cap has exponentially grown. But the metaverse sector, the average is roughly around 3 billion. So it might have some more leeway. And with the projects, partnerships, they're getting new ones every day. So more eyes are great, and this project might have more potential for more of a runway. But again, 5 cents was where the low was this year. So mind you on that, risk tolerance there. Investors, they have an unknown amount from M6 Ventures, X Network, Skyvision, GD10, Bondly, as well as Dutch crypto investors. And the project is out yet already, and I don't believe the game itself is out, so you can't really interact with the software and all that fun stuff as of yet. But when that comes out, I'm sure more people will realize Network's potential. The tokenomics, it's required. Network token is required to buy assets, land, as well as advertising space, and also has some staking features that can be utilized to create NFTs as well. So cool project, scored a 75%. The sector average, in comparison to the sector average, this project has potential, but it's already moved up quite a bit from when it first launched. But here's a website, goes into more of what they're doing, and they actually have a video up here that's very informative, 5-minute long video on how their software works and what they're doing to essentially create their own niche in the metaverse and AR market. And last project on the list, this one's not going to have a traditional card to deal with for you guys, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention. This is a new MMORPG that's being developed by developers of RuneScape and some other games. So the team is, very strong behind it, and the overall arcing vision of this is to create, essentially an MMORPG that's fun to play and that you would essentially like to play. A lot of these games that are play to earn right now are essentially card games or, very abstract play to earn games. But this one makes sense. It's a game that I think I would play. I think a lot of my colleagues would play as well. It's a play to earn MMORPG. You can team up with your friends, explore multiple universes, level up your character to an infinite level. So there's no level cap on this game, and they're implementing very familiar features to other popular games like World of Warcraft and other MMORPGs. And everything in this game is NFT based. If you fight and kill a monster, whatever, say, drops an item, that item is actually an NFT. So that's a very cool, unique feature as well. And one of the team members, the CEO, actually has a pretty big following on YouTube already. I believe he has close to 5 million followers. So he's advertising this very heavily on his end. So he's showing more skin in the game than other blockchain projects that are trying to tackle this gaming sector. So very cool project. This scored at 75%. No traditional card for you guys, but this is having a Poker Starter IDO. Pull it up here for you guys. I believe you could whitelist for this right now. So if you guys are interested in gaming and you're bullish on MMORPGs in the sector, then this is definitely an interesting IDO to potentially be a part of. Yeah, that's it for you guys. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Hidden Gems. Please join me for the next one, and I'll make sure to provide you guys with the next best projects. Thank you.